Hello, my crafty friends. It's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I am going to be doing my December daily for day 2 and 3. So, day 2, my ing word is trimming. And then for day 3, my ing word is decorating. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I am using ing words as my prompts this year. I just posted a video 2 videos ago. I think it was like Tuesday's video about my prompts and what I'm using. So if you want to take a look at that, you can definitely do that. The playlist and everything is down below if you're interested in seeing those videos. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and work on day 2 and 3. So I am recording this video or voiceover a couple of days after I completed the video itself. So I don't remember exactly all the steps that I took, but we're going to walk through it together and figure it out. Okay, so the first thing I did was obviously take pictures and print them out. I do have like an Epson 610 or 600, something like that. And if you're interested in knowing what my printer is, I'll leave it down below maybe. But anyway, it's not a great printer or anything. It's fine. It works fine for what I need it for. But I basically what I wanted to do was I wanted to have like a bigger picture of my tree. That's kind of the typical thing that I generally do with this. So I wanted to do that again this year. I didn't run punch holes into the picture themselves. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking one of those transparencies from the Ali Edwards transparency kit, and I'm going to attach that to in between the two pictures so that I can use the holes for that. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that in between the pictures, and then get that adhered on. And that worked out really well, actually. I was very happy with how that worked. And then for the for my little number card there, I'm just going to go ahead and put my number 2 there. Those numbers I'm using are from Felicity Jane's Noel kit from last year. Really like these letter numbers. I think they're really cool, and so I'm using those with a combination of another Felicity Jane number kit that's also black. So I like to mix up my numbers, kind of use 2 different types of numbers. So that's what I'm doing, and I will write on that sheet here, but I don't know if I show that in the video. But I do have 3 Christmas trees in my house. So I have one in my living room, kind of sits in the corner window, and then I have one in my craft room, and then I also have like a little tabletop one that I have recently added to my bedroom. So, and you can see there, the picture there has like little boxes all around it. And what I basically did was I bought a Sephora advent calendar, and when I bought it, I noticed that there was little boxes. So I pulled all the boxes out of the advent calendar box and put them around my tree. So every morning when I'm doing my makeup, I open a little goodie box from the advent calendar, and it's actually really super fun. And I've got some really good products from it, so I'm really glad that I bought that little advent calendar. All right, so I have this journaling card here. It's from Elle Studios. That is, most of the journaling cards that I'm using are from Elle Studios. And what I basically did was just add a little bit of red there. I wanted to have a little pop of red. And then that little acrylic piece there is also from Elle Studios. And I glued that onto the front cover of the pocket with some what's it called? Fabri-Tac, yeah, Fabri-Tac glue. So I'm not really super happy with the way that turned out because I do kind of see the glue, which kind of bugs me, but I'm just going to pretend that it's not there. All right, so I have this transparency that says "'Tis the Season," and I was really debating on whether or not I wanted to put that in front of the picture there, but I ultimately did go ahead and do it because I did that last year on a couple of my photos that I have like this, and I really like how it turned out. I really like when I was flipping through my December daily from last year, I really loved how that looked. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again. And I'm going to add this with a brad. So I have a brad here, and what I decided to do was just put the brad where the little dot for the eye is. So it doesn't even really look like a brad. It kind of just looks like the transparency. The little transparency moves around a little bit in the book, but I actually kind of like that movement of like being able to kind of move it to see the full picture. So, and I did put the brad in between the two pictures so that, you can see the little brad piece on the other side. And then I wanted to number the trees just so when I did my journaling, I can go ahead and have a number reference to what tree I was talking about. And also in my prompts video, I talked about how I'm going to be doing lists as my journaling instead of like full on traditional like journaling. I'm just doing lists. So for this list, it is going to be just listing out the trees that I have. So that sticker sheet that I'm using right there is also from Elle Studios, and I believe it was from last December December collection. But the nice thing about Elle Studios stuff is typically they use kind of the same color tones. So generally, if you have something from one year, you can kind of use it the next year as well. So that's the one thing I love about Elle Studios. It kind of has always the same colors. Okay, so then I just filled out the little picture. I guess I added some a tree sticker there as well on the two. All right, so then the other thing is this one is decorating. So I wanted to just kind of highlight a couple of my different decorations that I have. My mom bought me that Christmas wreath last year, and so this is kind of the first year that I'm putting it out. And it's interesting because the joy that's on there is not part of the wreath. It was just the baubles. But I found that little joy. I think it was from Heidi Swap. I found that at Tuesday Morning for like $3 after Christmas, and I'm like, yes, I'm bringing this home with me. No idea what I was going to do with it. And then when I was pulling out my Christmas stuff, I'm like, oh, this would look so cute on this Christmas wreath. So I literally just stuck it in there, like in between the baubles, and it like works perfect. And I didn't even have to glue it or anything. So I'm like, oh, this was meant to be on this Christmas wreath. So again, I'm going to make a list, and I'm going to number the things. And I kind of numbered them wrong, but I don't know why I went 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 1, 2, and then 4. Yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go ahead. I don't actually write the list in the video because I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm gonna do that later. But I did include my little 3 there, and that sheet that you're looking at is from the Studio Calico journal that I used, that I'm using throughout my book to kind of add some different dimension and add some different textures to the album. So I'm really happy with the way those are turning out. So I am a little bit concerned that it's paper, and when I'm moving it between the different rings, that it's gonna maybe tear. But so I'm trying to be a little bit careful with it. But I might want to reinforce them with some like reinforcement hole thingies. But anyway, that's basically my day 2 and day 3. Pretty simple. And I hope that you guys enjoyed these videos and continue to watch, because I do plan on doing a video every weekday, at least for the rest of the month. So I will see you again next time. Bye for now.